Hello, how you doing? Kamala Harris alienated black people from day one. Day one. It didn't even take long. Day one. She has an interview with a black journalist of all people, and she said, I'm not going to do anything for black people. Let's be clear. That's her favorite phrase. Let's be clear. She's not going to do anything for black people. See, that day, 100% of the black males, she lost 100% of the black male vote. And she lost probably 50% of the black female vote. That day, that video alone, when she said that. And then she said something like, there's another video where she's going to prosecute Black Lives Matter. So then she lost another 25% of black female vote. So now she has those two videos cause her to lose 75% of the black female vote. She has no respect for Howard University. She was supposed to come there at 4 o'clock. She schleps in there at 4:25. She has no respect for Howard University, no respect for other people's time. She's came in there at 4:25. She made no effort whatsoever to court the black vote. Unlike Obama, who went here and there to court the black vote. Obama understood that you cannot ascend to the White House without the black vote. I had to look at something. Biden understands that too. Biden was lackluster at first, and then he got an endorsement from someone in either North or South Carolina, this black politician, and his ratings went up. Black people voted him in. Jimmy Carter understood that you can't ascend to the White House without the black vote. He understood. Black people put Jimmy Carter in the White House. Black people, Reagan, Bush 1 and 2, black people didn't vote at all. Okay, so here comes Clinton. Black people put him into the White House. Why? He made an effort to court the black vote. Hillary didn't make any effort, so Hillary didn't get it either. Contrast that. See, Obama understands you have to work for every vote. So when Obama was running for president, he was going here, going there, trying to get a vote, every vote. He was telling people, get to know me. But Kamala made no efforts to court the black vote. None. Because she, like a lot of immigrants, has no respect and disdain for black Americans. I hear that a lot. I hear that from the Mexicans. Oh, I have a job. I'm Mexican. I have a job. I'm from Honduras. I have a job. I'm from Guatemala. And the blacks have no job. Okay? I hear that from Mexicans a lot. I have a job. And the blacks don't. I have houses and the blacks don't. I have food stamps. I'm not starving and the blacks don't. The immigrants have no respect for the black Americans, even though we're the only group that had sense enough or courage enough to fight for our rights in this country. We didn't flee to another country. We fought for our rights in this country. The Mexican Americans don't even have sense enough to fight for their rights in their own country. Ditto for the Venezuelans, ditto for the Haitians, ditto for the Indians and the Africans. They don't have sense enough to fight for civil rights in their own country. But they have no respect for black people in America, even though we're the only ones who have sense enough to fight for rights in our own country. Kamala Harris, she thinks like a lot of immigrants. I don't have to respect black people. They're nobodies. I don't have to do that. And guess what? She didn't get in office either. Even if Chicago blacks said, we're going red, we're not going to vote for Kamala. Why? Because she was giving those immigrants, those illegals, $3,000 a month, $14,000 in food stamps, and the black Chicagoans plus an apartment. And the black Chicagoans weren't giving nothing. They said, we have black homeless here. We have white homeless here. Why aren't we getting an apartment? So the Chicagoans very frustrated. They didn't vote for Kamala either. The Florida. Okay, let me tell you why white females didn't vote for Kamala. Because in Florida, when that hurricane hit, destroyed those houses, what did FEMA come down there and say? We're only going to give you $750. That's it. One-time payment. Now, these white females just lost their house. It cost over $100,000. And FEMA saying, we're only going to give you $750. Now, anybody can spend that in 20 minutes. Never mind that they're giving the illegals $3,000 a month, but they don't even give that to the Floridians who just lost everything they had. They won't give that to the North Carolinians and the South Carolinians who just lost everything they had in the flood. FEMA said, we're not going to give you nothing but $750. That ain't no money. That's grocery money. They can spend that. Who's helping the Carolinians and the private sector? That's who's helping them. And the Floridians, that's the private sector. FEMA's not helping them at all. But these people were sent from Biden and Harris. We're not going to give you nothing because they have taken the money out of FEMA and given it to those illegals. Okay? See, one thing Kamala learned, you cannot buy votes. She giving all this money, all these food stamps and housing to the illegals, and none of them even voted for. The Hispanics vote for Donald Trump. So a valuable lesson she has learned, you can't buy votes. So even though she gave Hispanics jobs, she gave them almost free citizenship rights, she's telling them, look, they didn't even vote for her. They turned on her. They didn't vote for her. See, the problem is Kamala is too lazy to be a president. Okay, she's too lazy. Even her staff says that she won't even read she's too lazy to read the security briefing every morning. She's too lazy. She's too lazy to be president. Donald Trump's problem is that he doesn't know what he's doing. He don't know what to do with that power as president. That's Donald Trump's problem. So we had two bad choices. We had to choose between Twiddle-dee-dee and Twiddle-dee-dum. And neither one of them know what they're doing. That's what our choices were. Twiddle-dee-dee and Twiddle-dee-dum. But see, Kamala didn't even bother to court the black vote. Whereas Obama and Biden did. Clinton did. Bill Clinton did. And they got in office. Hillary didn't. She didn't get in office. That's why Biden got in office. The black vote. That's how Carter got in office. The black vote. The black people didn't even vote for it in Republican. They didn't vote at all. But Kamala understand, maybe she understands now, you don't disrespect black people in this country. She's like a lot of immigrants who do disrespect blacks. I never heard her say her parents were citizens. I never heard her say that her parents has a social security number. So what does it tell me? They came in here illegal the whole life. Freeloading off the government. Okay? How did Kamala get her citizenship? Is she even a citizen of the country? I don't know that. We got to stop electing these people who are not even citizens of the country. We got to stop that. But see, you know what? Two bad choices. Twiddle-dee-dee and Twiddle-dee-dum. That's why the third party candidate was the better option. Bye.